Hey, I'm Vinny and this is Makeify. I just got a new printer and I really have nowhere to put it, so it's just sitting on the floor right now, but I want to raise it up. So I built a very simple table for it and I'm going to show you how I did it. I made the top of the table from a piece of edge glued wood. You can find these at most big box home improvement stores. This piece was 3/4 of an inch thick. I used my table saw to cut it down to 17.5 inches square. I put a chamfer bit in my router and chamfered the 4 top edges of the tabletop to add a little decorative touch. Then I sanded all the faces down to 220 grit. I flipped the tabletop over and used a tack cloth to remove the sawdust. Then I stamped my logo on the bottom. I finished the tabletop with tung oil finish, sanding between coats with fine steel wool. This stuff doesn't actually contain any tung oil, it's actually a wiping varnish, and despite the misleading marketing, I like this finish quite a bit. I applied 2 coats to the bottom and 6 coats to the top. As the finish was drying, I got some 3/4 inch black pipe and fittings, including 4 pieces of pipe that were 8 inches long, 4 flanges, and 4 end caps. I flipped the tabletop over to the bottom and arrange the flanges at the 4 corners about a ½ inch from the edges. I marked the 4 screw holes of each flange, then drilled pilot holes at these spots. I secured the flanges to the tabletop with some screws. I screwed the pipe pieces into the flanges and then screwed the end caps onto the pipe pieces. At that point, the table was finished and ready to install in my office. So the table works. It holds the printer off the ground, which is what I was going for. I think it looks pretty good too. It's a simple, easy to make table, and you could just basically follow the same techniques I used and make a table of really any size and shape you want. I like using this black pipe as legs because you can level the table very easily by just tightening or loosening each of the 4 legs. So it works well. I think it kind of has a cool industrial look to it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to keep up to date with my newest videos. Thanks for watching. So the table works. It holds the table. I kind of like using these wrought iron. Oh no, it's not wrought iron. Alrighty. That wasn't bad.